Hi everybody. Today I'm going to, instead of doing my usual monthly newsletter, I'm going to be sharing some information on this YouTube video about what's happening with the earthly changes this month and how we can stay in balance. So it's October, already middle of October, and it's a powerful month, as most of you know. On the 8th, we had a full moon and a lunar eclipse. On the 10th, we had a Stargate portal opening, which was really powerful. And on the 23rd, coming up, we're going to have a new moon, a solar eclipse. And on top of that, we're in the time of Mercury retrograde, which is always about healing and transformation. So this is a very powerful month. And the mantra of the month is it's breakthrough time. That's especially this Stargate portal that we just had on the 10th is really going to help us access those higher frequencies in order to move forward with our evolution and in any area of our life. So if you have an area or areas of your life that you really want to see change in, this is the time to really do that inner work to make it happen. And you're going to see, for a lot of people during this month, there's going to be opportunities for advancement, either evolutionary wise or coming in as work opportunities, new relationships, things like that coming in. But if it doesn't happen for you this month, it's going to occur over the period of the next 6 months. But this month is really to access the energies and work with them and really help move things along. And one of the biggest areas that's coming up for many people is it's time to really face your greatest fears, your greatest limitations, and any feeling of doubt in your ability as a creator being to have the reality that you choose in your life, regardless of what's happening around you, regardless of what the human collective is doing. This is the chance for you to really pull it off. So one of the tools that I'm going to recommend that you use during this time is to work with your higher self to really work these energies. And all you have to do is to locate this higher self energy. That's your spiritual teacher, your inner spiritual teacher, is to locate this within your heart chakra. So take a moment now and just breathe and make that connection to your higher self. And as you do, ask to send those fifth dimensional healing energies into any level or layer of your energy field, of your chakra systems, of your physical body, of your aura, where you're holding your greatest fears, your greatest limitations, where you have doubts in your ability as a creator, where you're afraid of failing, where you hold victim energy, where you feel you're unable to have the reality that you desire. And simply breathe those fifth dimensional energies into those spaces. Let your higher self do this work and simply allow it. And breathe as often as you need to until you feel that there's been a shift in energy. You might feel more relaxed, feel like you want to take a deep breath, change position, and that's your cue that the shift has been made. And you can use this tool however often you need it throughout the month of October, whenever your fears come up, whenever you notice you have limiting beliefs, whenever you doubt yourself as a creator or doubt that you can have the reality that you choose for yourself. And keep in mind as well that Mercury retrograde is a time to reflect and review, to think about changes and decisions that may benefit you. So take the time to do that, but wait until the 25th to actually make the actual changes. So if you make a decision, wait until after the 25th to take action on that. That's when Mercury retrograde is over, and you want to wait till that energy's passed in order to be sure that you're clear on what you want to do. Another really big issue that I notice is coming up this month for many people, and I've talked about in my other newsletters, is apathy. The feeling of not wanting to do anything, not caring, just feeling blah and lifeless. And part of the reason for this is that that energy is actually coming from the center of the galaxy at this time, along with the other transformative energies, to help us release our issues. So when we don't care anymore or something doesn't matter to us anymore, it's easier to let go, right? So if you think about letting go of anger or sadness or fear or limiting beliefs, if you're apathetic, you can easily let those go. So it's a positive thing. The negative spin on it is that it can make us feel lethargic and tired and not enjoying our lives, even depressed. So here's another piece that I'm getting on this apathy, and here's a way you can look at it that might help you more. One of the things that's happening as we move from being carbon-based physical beings to crystalline beings is that we are changing the way we relate and connect to other beings in our reality. So in the past, in third dimension, we have connected to nature and other earthly pleasures in such a visceral way, a physical way. But as we move now more towards crystalline, we're connecting to those earthly pleasures and to nature and other beings through our heart centers in more of a spiritual way. So whenever you feel that disconnect, or you start to feel apathy creeping in, or you're just not enjoying those things that you used to enjoy, take a moment and try to connect through your heart center to those beings or with those activities. And see if you notice your joy coming back. See if you notice an excitement coming back again, a contentment. You should notice that shift. And anytime that you notice the apathy creep back in, use that tool as a way to make your reconnection again. Because we are moving, like I say, to being more heart-centered, crystalline beings. And if all else fails, when you're having trouble with issues of fear and great resistance and frustrations, bring to mind a happy memory. It could be from your past in this life. It could be in your future. Many of you who have the ability to look down the timelines and see potentials for yourself. Whatever it is, feel into that memory, that happy, content, peaceful memory where you are in complete balance. Be in that memory and let that happiness transmute that resistance, that fear, that stuckness that you feel. So I hope these energetic tips have been helpful for you today, and I wish you a wonderful month and a happy Halloween, and I will see you next time.